Today I managed to make $3,100 in just 1 hour, and I'll show you exactly how it happened. All it took 3 indicators and a little time. I'll show you the whole process from start to finish, how I chose trades, what I looked at, and why I entered the market that way. And all this without fuss, without guessing, just using a clear strategy. And if you want not to just repeat other people's actions, but actually start understanding the market and trade consciously, text to me using the link in the description. I'll add you to a closed group where we trade together, analyze trades, and improve our skills. Let's go to the chart. So, at the start I have $238,656. In each transaction I put a risk of 1,000. I choose a time frame of 30 seconds because it's fast and dynamic. Remember, I always trade only on the real market, where there are real participants, real competition, supply and demand. I don't use OTC at all. There the price moves as the platform wants in sell, and it doesn't suit me. Now about the indicators. Today I'm working with 3: Supertrend, Fractal and RSI. In RSI I set the period to 10, Fractal to 4. I set Supertrend with parameters 10 and 5. This combination shows itself perfectly, and today we will look for entry points according to it. So let's go for the first transaction. I didn't have to search for long, and I immediately open a short. We clearly see a downward trend. A local peak has just been formed. This was shown by the fractal indicator. I expect a downward correction from it. RSI is not yet in the oversold zone. There is a reserve. We can calmly move to level 30. So it's logical to assume a continuation of the decline. Globally, the trend is downward. But if the price suddenly bounces upward, I will simply re-enter higher at a better price. In the meantime, I'm watching. The price confidently continues to move down. We entered based on 3 indicators, and all of them suggested in advance that the decline would continue. And here it is, the first profit. The deal closes in profit. I fixed $820. Excellent start. Let's move on to look for the next entry point. If you want to really improve your trading, you need not only a strategy, but also the right environment. There is a link in the description. Follow it and find out how I trade, what tools I use, and what I focus on. If you feel that my approach is close to you, just open Telegram using the link in the description and text me. I want to join a closed group. I will personally reply to you within 15 minutes and add you to our community. Inside, you will get access to my trades, daily ideas, direct analysis, and step-by-step support. In the last 2 weeks alone, I gave 94 signals, and 86 of them brought profit to my subscribers. So if you want to trade for the cause and not at random, go for it. Use the link in the description. Here I open a deal already for an increase, although globally we still have a downward trend, and Supertrend show this. But now I look more at the RSI. It is in the oversold zone, right around 30. Supertrend in this zone gives a lot of noise. Sometimes the trend is up, sometimes down. It changes every couple of candles. So now I rely more on the RSI. Judging by its signal, there is a chance of an upward rebound. I expect growth. It is already clear that a support zone is being formed. I will draw it now. There is a level here from which the price can move up. This is what I am betting on. As you can see, the bet didn't pay off. The deal closed at a loss. But the movement is not over yet, so I move on to the next entry. I increase the risk as I expect a quick rebound. According to RSI, we went deep down, about 23%. In history, there was excellent growth from this zone, and now the situation is similar. We are again at the same level, from where a strong impulse came earlier. You can already see how the price is starting to rebound. Well, I'm waiting to see how this deal ends. It looks really promising. Yes, it worked. Although there was a correction candle, the overall movement went up, but I fixed the profit $3,580 and returned the risk back to 1,000. Immediately I go up again. We have reached a strong support zone from it. As before, I expect growth. The situation on the chart is very similar to the one that has already been worked out. RSI is still in the oversold zone at about 35. Therefore, the logic is the same. A deal for an increase. The upward movement was not as strong as I wanted, but the price quickly recovered after a small correction, bringing in $1,790. Now, most likely there will be a flat. The market has slowed down a little, but for the upward movement is only a matter of time. In the meantime, I take my profit and look for the next entry. I'm opening another long. There's a great entry point now. Supertrend is showing an upward movement. RSI is around zone 30, meaning we are oversold. The price may still fall a bit, but overall I expect a reversal to start from here. In addition, we reached an upward trend line. I'll draw it now so you can see it. And this line has already given a good rebound in history. So it's logical. I expect further growth from it. The deal is open, all that's left is to wait. The price clearly reacts to the trend line. It goes up, confirming the reversal. RSI and Supertrend also signal growth. The fractal is silent for now, but it will come in handy a little late, as confirmation. Now I'm waiting for it to show that the local minimum has already been formed. And thanks to the indicators, I get another $1,890. Well, how do you like this strategy? I finished the session with a balance of $241,736. That means the profit was $3,080 for the day. I had 5 trades today, one went into the red, but I covered it, and other 4 I closed in profit. It was a great session, and most importantly, this all was done based on clear signals without rush or guesswork. This is the kind of trading I like: calm, conscious, and confident. If you also like this approach and want to receive the same signals, go to my Telegram. Link is under the video. There I share deals, analysis, and useful info every day. By the way, let me remind you, out of 94 signals, 86 brought profit, so it works. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and watch the next video, where I will show another working strategy that will be definitely useful for you. See you there.